Hello traders, am I audible to you? Just let me know. Is my audio clear? Audio video, is it clear? Isiki Muthu sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Govind sir, thanks for confirming. Time is around 6:56. Another 4 more minutes. Simply what we will do is we'll start analyzing each chart one by one, right? Hello Devraj. First let me take the writing tool. What's up with this writing tool? Okay. On a 1 hour time frame chart, if you look at BTC, now what we can observe here is in the past, this area has been acting as resistance level 2 times, right? Resistance 1, resistance 1, resistance 2. Again, market has respected this resistance. But before that, market has given a breakout. It has given a continuous rally. Definitely retail traders wouldn't have participated here. So after that, there has been a pullback. It would have attracted some bearish traders considering this area as resistance. We are not sure if the sellers are really sitting in the market like in the past. How they push the market towards the downside, same way will they push. The chances is quite low because already this resistance people would have seen. So anyone who entered at this correction, maybe to hunt their stop loss, market has a potential of making an upside move. This is my opinion at this point of time. This I'm saying based on 1 hour time frame chart. On 3 minutes or 5 minutes when we go, we can still notice that market has been not making any bigger moves. It has been correcting from the upper level. It is showing some bearishness, forming double top. All these things will attract some people to take bearish trade. If market is going to directly correct from the zone or recover, or when it opens, if it's going to plan to break the upper level, that is something that we need to wait and watch. As of now, the direction is not being that clear. But if we wait, we will get to know the direction. Then based on that, we can decide if there is any interesting opportunity for us. Excuse me. All right. So here market is facing resistance. It is giving a breakout. Breakout is failing, right? That we are seeing right now. Let it move. Whatever happens, another 5 to 10 minutes time we will give and then decide. Now, if we look at the other market, gold yesterday I had discussed about this upside move. Now what gold has done, we'll try to analyze that. Let me switch to 5 minutes time frame. On 5 minutes time frame, market has been forming lower highs and lower low. Only recently it has broken the lower low, right? You can see that here. Market was forming lower highs and lower lows. Only now recently it has given a breakout failure and now it is holding on to this upper level. If the buyers are strong here, then their target might be this area, 3,365 to 3,370. What we can do is we can draw the Fibonacci levels and then in this zone we will mark an area. Okay, we'll mark this area. We will consider this zone as immediate resistance. market has corrected, fallen nicely, it has moved towards the upside. At this upper level, if it corrects, fine, but from here if it shows continuation, only then it means gold is kind of bullish. Okay, with that logic we will approach gold today. All right, as of now this area I will just write it as resistance. Okay, so why am I marking all these levels during the live market and showing it to you is because how I observe the market. Same way, maybe how I observe the market, if I show it to you, maybe even you can relate certain things, right? So that is the only reason. If I look at global market here, as of now we don't have much of data for us to decide the direction of the market, but quickly I'll start looking at S&P 500, Nasdaq, all of these charts, and then decide if there is anything interesting for us. What data is going? Core inflation data, that's going to come out around 6 of that's an inflation rate. All these data and all is very much important for tomorrow. We'll factor that in. And what is this? US bank faces challenges with all this is not required. We'll go based on price action. This data, what is going to come out tomorrow, is important. So until then, tomorrow to a certain extent, market can stay a bit sideways. Now here we are seeing some correction. This is the upper range, this is the lower range. Let me look at other instruments as well. Anything is giving us any clarity about market continuation. BTC is showing a bit of bearishness. This is a strong candle. Other market, will it show some bearishness? Dow Jones is not seeming like that. Nasdaq, still we need to get the data. S&P 500. S&P 500 also, to a certain extent, it is slightly trying to, S&P 500 also is slightly trying to hold on. Nasdaq is trying to hold on. Everything is kind of flat. So we will wait, traders. Sometimes what will happen is US market, it is holding, right? You can see here, if you want, I'll show. Why is the data not reflecting here? S&P 500 here, it is showing slight gap up, and it is trying to show the breakout upper level and all those things. But above this level, how much far S&P 500 can go? That is a important question we need to ask. People considering this area as a resistance, that are planned, market would have gone up. Now those people would be entrapped if there is a breakout. Again, slowly it can move, but not very big movement it will do. Those kind of thought process I'm not having right now. So if that is the case, if there is upper resistance, can we look for bearish trade in BTC? This is something that we need to wait and see. Jairam sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Hello Rama sir. This is a slight kind of symmetric pattern range. Since it is within the range, if it breaks, there is a chance, but somewhere I'm not getting confidence to go bearish at this point of time. Looking at other data, then if I decide things will be a bit better is what I feel. S&P 500, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, fine. Gold is coming to this upper resistance, so be a bit careful. Oil, will come back to oil. Oil, this is the supporting range. If it goes below this supporting range, let's say it gave a breakdown here, it recovered. Later also, if it is showing bearishness, then without thinking too much about this zone, we can plan for bearish. Next target towards the downside will be this zone itself. Until then, a bit of waiting has to be done. The showing continuation, symmetric pattern breakdown. In the poll, I'll just ask your view. Please tell me what is your view about the market. The previous swing, let me see 15 minutes time frame. This is the previous supporting zone. 15 minutes candle has still time is there for it to close. The first 15 minutes I'm just thinking of leaving it to the market. Let market decide what it wants to do. Later point of that, if it starts showing continuation, then I'm thinking of going ahead based on the BTC trend, not looking at global market trend. Anand sir, hello, welcome to the live stream. What kind of range is this? Proper double top, 618 level support. 618 level is acting as support here, but still I'm not having any interest of taking an entry because confidence is not there. Is it going to just be a pullback and then continue the downtrend? At this point of time, this upper level, lower level, it's in between. So it's kind of an indecision situation. So why worry too much about the Neelakantan sir? Welcome to the live stream. Good evening. Those of you who's watching the live stream, if you're not yet liked the live stream, please do that. It will support the channel. Chinna Pandey sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Just give me a second. I'll turn off this one screen. Market as of now is showing selling pressure, no doubt. But these are important. This is a support. This is a support. How market reacts at the support is important. Not necessary that as soon as we come live, we get an opportunity. Might be if the downside continuation happens, we will miss out on the opportunity, things like that. But before we put our money, we need to get some kind of conviction. Without conviction, where to enter? Dow Jones, S&P 500, Nasdaq, everything is kind of positive. Here, if I see S&P 500 is holding on a 5 minutes time frame, it's showing some bullishness. Dow Jones is okay. How much correction has it done? Close to? It's almost near 50% correction. That's fine. Nasdaq. Here, I don't know. Usually I get the data a bit later itself. Vaishnav sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Paul Spurgeon. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the live stream. So please see silver chart. Any view on the sell side? So we will mark the zone and keep. Okay. This is a previous swing high. This is the swing low. Market as of now is facing resistance near 236 level. Okay. Next, if market goes below the zone, maybe one attempt I can try, but that can be a 50% chance. But stop loss will be small, so I can try to attempt if the movement happens towards the downside from here. Global market is kind of on a slightly positive note. Another 22 seconds. Six, 5, 4. Okay, I placed an order, but I'll not be taking too much stop loss for this trade because I know there is a chance of reversal in the zone. So if the movement continues, I will try to go ahead. This level maybe market will not respect, but short trade, my entry here, my stop loss here. And for this, maybe 1:2. Yeah, 1:2 risk reward is what I can decide. Now, since market is correcting a bit, I don't want to take bigger stop loss. I'll reduce this. So here 1:2, 2 is 2.2, 2.3 is fine here. Recently, this has acted as important support. I understand that from here some kind of after breakdown or something like that pressure can come, but my idea is to trail the stop loss to cost in as soon as the breakdown happens. Okay, so now almost near the breakdown level, little will keep trailing the stop loss and coming so that we don't take too much risk near the supporting zone. Only 14 points is the risk. I mean $14. And for that, maybe yesterday when market opened also somewhat similar kind of movement only market did. It gave a breakdown, converted to falls and then move towards the upside. But I feel today if it moves down, it can show continuation a bit. Okay. So I have reduced the stop loss for this trade. So we have nothing to worry here. Okay. Now I've got the stop loss to cost. Now this target, what I've given is for you guys. But if you want at the target level, you can book. But what I will do is, I'm thinking of just changing the target. If the movement happens, we have to continue to grab that. If you see, for me, risk is $1, reward is $47. So if the movement happens, based on this, I will book more target. Okay. The zone is important because here this is where buying pressure started. So again, that area can act as support, things like that. Now you don't have to wait for me for the target and things like that. Whatever points you have captured, you want to book that, you want to exit around 300 points move that you want to capture and exit means you can do that. Okay, that's entirely up to you. For me in this trade, risk is just $1. Since I have nothing to lose, I will wait. Lakshmi Babu sir, Lakshmi Narayana Reddy sir, welcome to the live stream. Adrian is saying it's bearish for some time. Yeah. At this zone, I was a bit skeptical should I enter a bearish trade or not. But when market was holding below 236 level, it was not able to break. Then I thought, okay, let us hold on to this trade. Vaishnav Mahendran sir, welcome to the live stream. Everybody who's watching the live stream, please mention your name in the comment section so that I can announce your name. Now I'll get the stop loss here, okay, little above this candle, and target I don't want to keep. This target already achieved. What market wants to do, if it's continuing the downside move, let it continue, right? Why simply $37-40 to exit? If market is deciding to give me double $60-70, I will take that. In return, I'm only giving $1. So what about US 30? I will go and have a look at that, no problem. S&P 500, Nasdaq and all is kind of flat. The index you see, S&P 500, finding it difficult. It's people might think it will give a breakout. There is a chance it will correct also. Okay. Gold, like I said, avoid trade within the zone. Ethereum, I'll come back to Ethereum. Little more I have to analyze that chart only, then I can discuss. Okay. See, this target what I gave already, that is achieved, but I have changed the target for 450 points here. But I'm thinking if there is a chance of capturing a little more, like 600, 700 points, then why not? We have reduced the risk. You can see here in this trade, no risk, only $13 profit or $65 profit. But if I had kept it at cost to cost, it would be even better, so that I get enough buffer for the trade. I don't get stuck in the pullback situation and things like that. But that's okay. Many people are watching the live stream. So even if you want to trail your stop loss, you can go as per what I've shared here only. Market as of now, again, it is coming to our initial target zone. Who wants to book? You can book it. That's entirely up to you. For me, since it is a risk-free trade, I'm holding. How many people entered along with me? What is the status of your order? Please tell me. In the comment section, please share your view. Praveen Kumar sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Hi, by mistake, I took the trade by mobile app. I don't know where I can see the position. You will have a section called position. You can go there. You on the mobile at the bottom right, you have a section called portfolio, right? Click on that. Once you click on that, then you have an option to add or close the position. So there you can choose to close if you want to. Now traders, you see this movement buying whatever the market did, right? If this is just to grab the liquidity, then market again it will move towards the upside. There maximum how much for me, around 12 or $13 profit, somewhere at cost to cost I will exit. If it continues the downside move, that is when I will be seeing more profit. I understand what is the risk involved if market reverses, but since the risk is very small for me, there is no risk basically. I'm holding on to this trade. After achieving the target, market is reversing, but after this fall, in case this is downward continuation, I just want to hold on to the trade. That's this one. Those of you watching the live stream, if you're making use of the content, support the channel by liking the video. It motivates me also to make regular videos for you guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with my setup. I think this one got triggered. Position got closed. Basically, around $12 is something that I made in this trade. That's okay. I wanted to capture additional move. If that opportunity again I get, I will look into it. First setup done for me. Trailing stop loss market took. You want to exit means you exit. Symmetric pattern breakdown. Now we'll start looking at other market. We'll come back to this one a bit later. Gold resistance area is in Nasdaq. We will mark the upper range. This is the upper range, this is the lower range. Maybe I'll look into the data on a higher time frame also, and then I can get back to you with a bit more clarity. The next area where this can go is, there is no recent area where we can think Nasdaq can go, but it can go up to the previous swing. Let's say I go on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, when was the last this kind of movement market did, right? So here already market has breached a lot of important levels here. Next area is this upper resistance itself. That is too far for us, so I feel not to take that into consideration. After some time, any other interesting levels we get. Breakout here on this one we have got Nasdaq, which is positive for the market, but I don't think BTC will go according to that. BTC might stay a bit at the lower end itself. That's what I feel looking at the chart. Ethereum, I can see what we can do is in Ethereum we can mark a zone, which is this area. Okay, so this zone becomes the upper resistance. In as long as Ethereum is staying little here, As long as Ethereum is staying below this, looking for bullish trade doesn't make sense according to me. I will not be looking for any bullish trade. Okay, I'll mark this as immediate resistance. Okay, if Ethereum is below this, looking for bearish or staying away from the market is a better decision. BTC is at one important zone, the current zone. I'll show it to you. This previous zone where BTC is now showing some pullback, right? This is a very interesting area because the buyers thought let's try to give a breakout. Definitely this is not retail traders participation right here. Definitely this breakout is not retail traders participation. It is big players participation itself. So near that zone itself they are trying to hold, means we need to be a bit careful about taking bearish trade. But since my mindset is saying this breakdown has happened and on top there's no liquidity, can I enter a bearish trade? Let's say it breaks this from this zone, it gives a movement of close to, let's say 500-600 points. We keep trailing the stop loss, trailing stop loss hits. After this, if it is reversing, that is fine. But until then, is there an opportunity on the bearish side is what's still running in my head. That we will see. As of now, we will avoid any kind of this one bearish trade in the market. In case BTC next moves up, it can go up to 1,11,200, 1,11,200, up to this zone it can go, right? So this might be the next upper range. Nighttime, let's say when I'm not live, right? That time you see, you mark this level and keep. If BTC comes to this upper level, then it is at a seller's pressure zone. As of now, it is at buyer's pressure zone. But if buyers give up from here, market can correct little more. One trading setup already we have taken. We tried to capture additional move there, little bit trailing stop loss we gave. But whoever booked the profit as per the setup, they would have been kind of safe. Ethereum, no interest to look at the market right now. Gold, as per my understanding, is coming very close to the resistance zone. If you want, I'll share that details with you. This already I've told is the resistance, but if you want more safer area, 340, 360. This one. So this entire zone for gold as of now is the resistance zone. If it goes around 3,360, then think about bullish, or else view is still bearish when it comes to gold. BTC is kind of holding on to this range. This is the previous supporting range. Something interesting I'm trying to find in BTC here, where any nice price action setup is it forming for us to give an opportunity. Nothing interesting. This level also, if you see, support levels are not sitting properly here, so we cannot consider this. Or let's say this is the support, and upper level we consider the resistance area. Here also resistance, the number of touches is not great. Only if I consider from this zone, the touches is working. So this zone you consider as buying pressure zone. If BTC goes below this, then we will look for opportunity. Okay. Now BTC. Anyways, We'll go back to the chart. It's holding on to this range, so we cannot plan for any bearish trade. We will see for some more time at what level market is facing rejection is, because this is a very important zone. If this level breaks, then continuation towards the downside is possible. Until then, little challenging itself for us to decide. Book profit SNK. Okay, thank you. Praveen Kumar sir, good evening. Sherian, welcome sir. Those of you who's watching the live stream, I hope you're getting a different perspective about the market, where based on price action and stop loss hunting concept itself, I'm sharing the view. I'm discussing about where can be the buyer pressure zone, seller pressure zone, all of these things. So if you're making use of these things, you're marking these levels on your chart, then let me know. This is the resistance for Ethereum. Okay. Nasdaq and all complete. Again, I have to study the data. Okay. I have to do time-based analysis. Upper zone. Support. Market broke the support. Now it's gone for a retest. So if it breaks the upper level also, moment can go up to 6030, 6040, but above that, will it sustain? I don't think so. Until then, they might make the market seem to be bullish, but later they might push it towards the downside, is my personal opinion. BTC is showing some pullback, not at any interesting area. Let's see in case it goes here for a retest and shows any correction. If the seller is strong, he has to push the market again towards the downside. So that time any opportunity I have, then I will consider. The market is saying that it is right now at no trading zone. No trading is better. You guys see here. Now what did I tell some time back? This is the resistance area in gold. Don't plan for any bullish trade in gold as long as it goes above 3,360. Now you can see some kind of correction. That's why randomly, even if there is a breakout, I said do not look for bullish trade, because we have a resistance. From the time I've started this live stream, I'm telling you that itself. Later point at the lower level, let's say it gave a breakdown at the lower level, anywhere it has a reversal opportunity, then you see, or around above 3,360, if it is there, then we can see. Until then, nothing. Oil I have discussed already with you. 66. This is what I would consider as a resistance zone. Okay, here market has given a breakout, all those things, yes, you can factor in, but this is the resistance zone. So whoever has taken bullish trade, maybe previous candle, let's say you have entered placing stop loss here, get off your stop loss to cost. If you are holding, hold it maximum up to this resistance. From here you can expect correction, or from here also if it corrects, the movement can be a bit big, so that you don't make too much loss in this trade. That's why I'm letting you know what can be the resistance and from where it can reverse. Okay. BTC 50-50 chance it's looking at. I cannot for sure say will it move towards the downside from here, but here if it moves down 400 points, at least 550 points we will get. I'll just put the stop loss and this one and see. I'm not planning for any entry right now. 200 for that, at least up to 600. This is the kind of setup I'm looking at. I personally want to enter at the upper level, but if market corrects off from here itself, I will not get the opportunity to enter. So then if it bounce back, this buyers also is strong here. That is one concern. We'll wait for some more time. Okay. If I was there, definitely I would have entered this. Okay, traders, if you are a safe trader, you avoid. Okay. But I'm going to enter this trade. I'm going to place my stop loss. If you're a safe trader, what I said, please avoid this entry. Okay. This is a bit of at the upper level. If I have got even more better, I would have told, okay, if you want to enter, you can enter. But here I have entered because I don't want to miss out on the opportunity. After this, if market is kind of sideways, I will not even get any trading setup. Like that situation, if it is there, then it is difficult. You guys wait for little more pullback and you want to enter later, you can do that. Okay, but I have taken entry. If you want to enter along with me, that's entirely up to you, your call. Okay. This is not this entry level, this pullback and all is not a very important zone. Either okay, at least up to this retest zone, if it corrects like that, means more space market has to move, and then stop loss also at the reasonable place we can place and all those things. But sometimes what will happen is, let's say if market is very bearish, here near 382 level only, usually it faces rejection and shows continuation. In those kind of cases, since we will be in live for just 15, another what, 20 minutes, I might not get one more opportunity to share with you. That's why I have taken this setup. Okay. If you're entering, you enter. If you're not interested to enter, you don't enter. We will reduce the risk also here. We'll reduce the risk here. If it continues, good. If not, because still I'm thinking about the pressure, this pressure zone. Only if it goes below the selling pressure zone, sorry, demand zone, it will be little more better for me. Yeah, I hope you remember I said Ethereum this is the resistance. I hope no one has taken any bullish trade. Let it go above this zone, okay? Above 2750, 755. Then maybe if you are interested, you can take bullish. Already I've told gold is the resistance. Oil, I have said if it's moving up maximum, it can move up to this zone. So if you're holding buy trade at this area, then try to trail your stop loss a bit, right? So all these things already I have discussed. What else? Dow Jones, Ethereum and all. S&P 500 is not, it's just holding on. People are expecting it to break. By chance, instead of giving a breakout, if it falls, that will create a bit of panic in the market. We'll see what happens there. Still this trade 50% chance only. Just that in the previous trade, that extra movement what I could not capture, I'm thinking will I be able to capture in this particular trade. Okay, nothing else apart from that. Deepak, BTC already have taken the trade. There's an important buyer zone. So in case market goes below this buying zone only, I'll be a bit of profitable. So, but what I've done is I've reduced the risk for the trade just around 200 points. That means it is less than $20. I believe, yeah, close to $20. That is the maximum risk I'm taking. For others, I'm not suggesting to take entry right now because this is a buying pressure zone. Right, sometimes without giving an opportunity market will move off, right? To gain that opportunity I have entered. It is not purely based on price action or stop loss hunting. It is just based on the sentiment. Manjunath Swami, okay, thank you, you're welcome. If you're watching the live stream, support the channel traders by liking the video. It motivates me also to make regular videos like this and discuss interesting topics with you guys. Is it forming a W pattern whatsoever? It's up to the market. As of now, it's at cost to cost. Small profit booked. Okay. As long, let's say, as long as I'm live, right? Until then, if market is not breaking this level, then it is a bit of buyer's market situation itself. This is a strong support. Let's say after I close the live stream, let's say market moved here showed continuation, then this area becomes resistance and you can look for downside move opportunity. Now since this area market is finding it difficult to break, that will be the supporting zone for you guys. Okay, I hope you have got some clarity about this. Srinivasa, welcome to the live stream. Can you help me? Psychology help. Psychology, what to help, sir? You have to take trade as per your risk reward capacity. That's it. Not more than that. Do not keep too much capital. Trade with small quantity. Stick to your risk reward ratio. These are the basic things. How much ever I say from my end, as long as you don't follow, it will not work out. That's the truth. It's forming a W kind of pattern. So here, if it's going to give a breakout and then correct something like that, if market is another 10 minutes, I'll be live here. If it hits the stop loss, then next setup, what is there, I'll discuss with you guys and I'll close for the day. I'll turn off the screen for 5 minutes. Okay. I'm just holding on to this trade. I'm not going to make any changes to the stop loss or any other details. Okay. This, I'll consider this as a pullback before a correction. If you ask me, sir, can I enter now? Market is near your entry price itself. You can enter, but stop loss has to be same as this. You cannot give bigger stop loss. Risk cannot be more than 200 points. But please understand, this is a indecision zone where market is trading at. So if it comes out of this zone only, we'll be making profit. So do you want to enter a trade in indecision zone? I have done already, but you have to think twice before you decide. Yesterday, if you remember, what BTC did was it gave a breakdown and completely it rallied, right? So, but today it's trying to it reversed, not giving any entry for bearish traders. If they've entered also during this reversal, they would have booked loss. Again, it is showing some continuation. I feel like yesterday, it will not directly move up, it will move down, it will give little more movement. That's what from the beginning of the stream itself I've been telling. With that logic itself, I kept on telling twice or thrice saying that this is the buyer zone, but I don't know why my mindset is saying to take bearish trade. So now it's showing continuation. Let it show. BTC, it gives one more breakdown above below the zone, then 1,08,400 also. If it goes, that's a good thing for us. Ethereum still staying below the resistance area. Gold, nice fall from the resistance. Oil, I said either from here it can correct or it can correct from top. Whoever's holding buy trade, maximum up to this breakout candle low, you place stop loss. Here what is going to happen from here only? Is it going to reverse or from the upper level it reverses? That I don't know. Here only existing trade we can manage. At the upper resistance I'll be looking for bearish, but at the current zone I don't know. Existing trade only we can manage, right? I hope you got clarity on that. Nasdaq has given a breakout. That's fine. People will be a bit bullish about the global market. That sentiment will come to crypto, but crypto can be negative for little more time. Hi sir, as there seems to be no trade right now, can you explain in short about Fibonacci? See, Fibonacci tool is very powerful. Many people keep using it. Okay. Now, let's say you want to, market is going towards the upside, right? So if you want to see where there is a pullback, maybe you can draw Fibonacci from swing low to swing high. 618 level is acting as important support. From here market has bounced back. Many people consider this zone, right? If you want to draw Fibonacci from the upper level, this is the recent swing, recent low. So here, in case any, let's say for example, this is a trend line, market moved up. Here it's near 6180.5 level of Fibonacci and sellers are here. This is a breakdown market came for a retest. Here if you take a stop loss here and plan for a bearish trade, this is a good probability setup. Okay, so there are certain, I've already made a dedicated video on YouTube, right, explaining about Fibonacci and all those things. In my stop loss hunting masterclass, how to exactly use Fibonacci levels and identify important zone for entry, all of those things also, around 30-35 minutes video I have taken the time and explained. So those are some of the things maybe you can consider. First you can watch the free video which I have posted on YouTube. Okay, this level market is holding on for too long, traders. That is expected because it is an important buyer zone. Hi sir, we all are expecting Tamil crypto, but support I did not get. In between I got fever, I went to Singapore, all of those things and all happened, right? So there was some, this one I could not deliver in that, this one. Definitely I'll not let go of that channel. I will make more crypto videos there. Hussein, sir, definitely I'll do videos there. Okay, how many of you are with me in this trade? Let me know. How many people have entered? Hi sir, any update on crypto option selling strategy? Market is so volatile, no? Where to do option selling? I'll post it. What I have recently understood is, since I run other businesses also, for that meeting around 1:32 morning, I look at my trading setup. I look at the private telegram group and things like that. Later I go for my other business which is not related to stock market. That meetings I have, right? That is travel related business. Evening again I come to this crypto live and things like that. So entire day is scheduled here. After this, if I have to do videos, I have to make things, it has to be only after this crypto market live and things like that. But there has to be balance. I have to spend time with family also. Because of all this only, I'm not able to, when I'm ready to do, see, recently I got my tooth plucked, right? So 10 days I could not do anything. Every day antibiotic. Like that problem I come across. So things are happening like that. I think I'm a bit bad in managing time. Everybody has 24 hours, but for me, it's seeming like not enough. That's my mistake itself. It's giving the moment, let it give. This one, where is Nasdaq? Breakout is not happening. Beautifully reversed, right? There's a very decent reversal. Whoever wanted. Now, like I said, this I don't know yet. Up to this resistance level, there may be any bearish opportunity. Okay, that time what will happen is this area you consider resistance, resistance, and final resistance, right? That zone you consider. There, what kind of reversal you get, that you try to identify. Okay, all this I'm showing it to you. I'm asking you to mark this because I might not be there on live. So if you guys are trading, that time you might look into these things. Second time it's coming to break this level. Karthik Jain, I'm in. Okay. That's why since I'm not able to tell you that okay, next month this date I will give you, I say, but something else come up. That is why what I'm thinking is, first let me launch off the course, put it off in the group, everyone access, then I'll inform everyone that I'm new to Delta Exchange and also to crypto. Someone guide us to how to select and trade. Sir, I have already made a basic video as to how to trade in the crypto market. Okay, that video is available for free on YouTube. Now what I will do is I will search for that video. That video link I will share. Traders market is becoming sideways. It is getting boring. Yes, please share the link here if you can. Okay. See, I have shared the link. Whoever wants to learn all the basics related to crypto trading, I've shared one link. Please go and check that out. Again, at cost to cost. Market is in indecision zone right now, traders. Okay. It's not showing any kind of confirmation, anything as this one. Only if it breaks the support, I might get good opportunity. As of now, at cost to cost itself. The second pullback what market did right here, I expected it will break the zone. At least it will go here. Let me trail the stop loss. That did not happen. Again, it's holding on to this range. So too long, if we keep it, is okay, we are trading in the futures market, we can wait, but the interest about the trade goes. Sticking to the same trade for longer duration, all those things. Ethereum, nothing interesting. This one, nothing interesting. Gold. Gold. Anyone who's taken bearish trade here, keep trailing your stop loss right away. Okay. It can either reverse from here or it can continue the downside move. If you want to hold the trade, you are entered the upper level here and all. If you're placing stop loss, you are fine. Okay. If you are okay to give the profit that you made, but if you just want to make the maximum benefit, keep the stop loss little higher. From here, if it continues, you capture the additional move, or else give that stop loss, take this profit and exit from the market. Okay, that is what you can do at this point of time. It's going up, let it go. Nasdaq again trying to give a breakout. It's too far from the next target zone for Nasdaq. So that's one concerning thing. But many people considering this area as a resistance, they'll keep entering to trap them slowly. It will keep moving towards the upside. That can happen. So here at this breakout, whoever is entering little below, they'll place stop loss and they will try to hold slowly. If the movement happens, they will try to capture. I'm saying what different perspective traders will do. How to trade gold? To trade gold, you can't do it on Delta Exchange. You have to do in other platforms. Since it is only MCX is legal, other things what other people speak about, I don't feel like discussing about the other methods. Okay, so now you see market has corrected. Okay, it's come until this zone. Now what we can do is either whoever is interested, you can book your profit, or we can do is get a stop loss to the previous level. All right, sorry, this previous level, I'll get my stop loss. So this is a strong candle. As long as market is staying below this candle, I'm kind of okay. Now I'll switch to 1 minute time frame traders. Okay, as usual, if you know what I'm going to do right now, then better. So there's still the supporting zone. Okay, market has given a nice movement. If you from here, if it wants to recover, it will recover. Nothing can be said about that. Who wants to book right away, you can book. Okay, it's entirely up to you. But what is my situation? My situation, stop loss is trailed. $18 profit or $63 profit. That's it. Net to net, we will close the trade in profit only. See, this is one place where anyone who considers yourself as safe trader, you can exit. This is still a buyer's pressure zone. Okay, moment is kind of decent here. 470, 480 points you have got. If you're happy with that, you would just book the trade and close. Am I 100% sure market will move up to this zone? No. Since loss is less, Here I was a bit of like, if you watch the previous thing, you know, in case market moves down, I'll miss out on the opportunity, so quickly I have to enter here. With that logic, I entered here, right? That you guys know. That additional target and all those things I have shifted, just placing the stop loss near this previous candle. If it hits the stop loss, okay, I'll give up, I'll close. Okay, just now candle closed. One more candle, if it closes above this, then my trade will be closed. Thank you a lot for quick explanation. You're awesome. I really look forward for your session every day. I will go and check out the video you mentioned. Thanks. Okay. Market is acting a bit cranky in the zone, but I'm on a 1 minute time frame. I've trailed the stop loss already here. So from the upper level, I've got the stop loss. Anyone who's holding with me also, if you've got your stop loss here, this has become a risk-free trade for you, right? Already at this zone, I said anyone who wants to exit, you can exit. Who's holding with me, this is the trailing stop loss that we will give for the day. Okay. Nothing can be said as long as market breaks this zone. Now here it is showing a bit of continuation. Let it show. This one candle, it has broken, but it has to break the 3-minute candle. This is the 3-minute candle. That low it has to break. Just for the fun of it, we will trail the stop loss little more. So stop loss is here. The next supporting zone is here. Market again, it's coming down for a double bottom and things like that. And I don't feel like staying in this trade for a little longer than this. Okay, so I'll get my stop loss here. So my stop loss right now is here. So in this trade, whatever happens, I'll make $30 or I'll make $60. That market will decide. Who all entered along with me in this trade? Let me know, traders. I'll get my stop loss little lower than this. Yeah. This is a nice area where, let's say you want to book the profit, you can do it. The moment was a bit decent for us, close to 500 points. I'm just going with the downward continuation because with that view itself, I entered the market today, right? So stop loss, too much if I trail the stop loss also, it will give a pullback and then it will give a correction. Now more than this I will not trail. Okay, so which platform you suggest for gold? It's not legal, sir. It's not legal. If it is legal, you think when I tell you, sir, there is a setup here in gold, yesterday also I had discussed, don't you think I can take? People sit in different places and they can say, but it's your money you're putting in. So when I am gaining that confidence, okay, small amount, let me start doing it, then I will let you guys know. trailing stop loss is here itself, little above this candle. Trailing stop loss hits, we will exit. Okay, as of now $48. I think it will hit the trailing stop loss. Okay, trailing stop loss level touched. It's holding. Refresh. My position got closed. Okay, we made around $43 in this trade, and still there is opportunity. All right, traders, trailing stop loss done. You can see my position here, it got closed. All right, so fine. To a certain extent, decent trailing stop loss we have done and captured the movement. Market is slowly only moving towards the downside. Anytime it can move up or down. Now I don't have a view. If I have additional view, I'll discuss with you guys later. All right, so thank you everyone for participating in the live stream. I had a good time, and I hope you guys also learned something new today. Before closing the live stream, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. Every day I come live around 7 o'clock. If you want to become a part of this group, you can do that. If you open account with Delta Exchange, you can get also access to our crypto community group. Here I've already given a free strategy which you can use. To do that, all you have to do is open account with Delta Exchange using the link which is there in the description box below, and then you will get access to that strategy, right? So that's it from my end. Thank you everyone for participating. Hope you had a good time. Good night. Take care. Bye bye.